Welcome back everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and a notification bell where you will see more great videos like this one. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget we've got a Patreon page where if you subscribe you'll be able to download lots of models. We're currently uploading some new stuff. We're uploading over there on a regular basis. It may not be stuff that you see here on the YouTube channel, so get yourself over there and have a look. As I say, the link will be in the description below. So without further ado, we are going to get on with today's video, which we're still on the art gallery. We've exported the bench as an FBX file because we wanted to keep the texture, the materials that we used on the bench, albeit very basic. So we're going to create a bin. So we'll need a cylinder. Let's just set all this back to 0 and get it in the center there. Right, so we're at 2 meters. So I'm kind of thinking that the bin will be like 1 meter high, maybe 0.5 by 0.5, maybe half a meter wide. Yeah, diameter, that sounds good to me. So we'll just go into edit mode. Now what we're going to do, just going to keep this like real basic, because obviously the bits and pieces that we're making are not going to actually, they'll only be like placed in the art gallery, so they're not actually going to be used for anything. Okay, so what we're going to do is just going to inset and then extrude down there, and then also what we want to do is maybe we're just going to box select, maybe there's that one there. I'm just going to change that. So we want to undo that, and then we're just going to box select again because we only want these top ones, but I'm not really sure, so we'll just stick with these 3. We'll just maybe go out 1 more, and then what we're going to do is just move them down. So we're just going to G on the Z, so you can just like chuck your rubbish in there, and that'll do for now. Okay, so we're happy with that. Let's smooth shade it. Tell you what we'll do. So we're just going to put a loop cut in and bring it down, and then we're going to put a loop cut in there and take it up, and then we can W out. They're already W, and that gives it a bit of a better finish. Okay, and then what we want to do next is create another cylinder, and then it was like 0.5, wasn't it? And 0.5, and that can be 0.25 because this is going to be the lid. So we're just going to G it over, get it over there, or around about there, with G on the Z. Did we say Z? X. And then G on the Y. Just to line it up nicely. Sort of give or take. I mean, it's going to sit on the top, so we're not too worried. We can make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and then again, what we want to do is we want to select. Oh no, what we want to do first is we want to go into W and smooth, and then we're going to put a couple of loop cuts on there, and then we will scale on the Z. scale on that X. Come on, what are you doing? Control R, 2 lat cuts, and then scale on the Z. Just open them up there, and then that will give us a nice smooth finish. And then we are going to select all these ones here. Oh no, what we want to do is knife it across first. So we need to select this one and this one. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, this one and this one. And then just keep going until all these ones are done. Because we want to lift the whole of it up and not have any issues. Okay, and then we also want to select these ones, and we also want to select these ones. Okay, and then we want a G on the Z, and that gives us a bit more room to stick your hand in, if you like. And then we can just bring that down, because that's basically the top of the bin. I guess what we could do is if we hit number 3 and then delete face, and then what we want to do is select vertices, loop vertices, and then what are we doing? E scale 0. And then we've got to that, and then we can, just to give it a little bit of a dome effect, we can G and Z just to bring it up slightly, and then do a loop cut, bring it out, and then just G, Z again, just to give it a little bit of a dome, to give it a nice little domey finish, so it's not just, I mean, you can leave yours flat, that's fine, that's not an issue. Nothing's an issue when modelling, so that's our bin. So we're just going to add a material. I'm going to put that as, oh, that's all right. And then maybe we'll just keep that white. A little bit of a contrast thing going on. So I'm happy with the bin. Again, we'll upload this to our Patreon page, and you can download it if you don't want to model it, that is. So yes, that's that now. So we want to save as, and we want to save this as our bin. But we also want to file, let's select both objects, because we don't want the lighting or the camera. So we're going to export FBX selected objects, and then bin FBX export. Okay, and now we want to go into our Unity project, and hopefully, so our FBXs are in our folder where we saved them. So we can pull the bin in, and we can pull the bench in. We can get rid of our fake benches. Okay, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, we just got to find the benches. So there's one, so you can hopefully just delete that, or moved. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to see if we can move these out of the way. There we go. For now, we'll just move them out of the way, and then we'll get that sorted. because we've got all our bins and benches ready. Let's bring in a bench. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I need to go and find the bench model. So there's a bench. Oh, that's why. It's because I was messing about with the lighting. Okay, so file, export, FBX, bench. Actually, let's just delete that. And export. Let's get rid of this bench. Delete. And then we can import our bench again. And hopefully, what? Did I just not do you know what? Let's just get rid of everything. So all we got here is our bench. I'm going to delete it from my folder as well, because that is just an absolute pain. FBX, bench, FBX. We've got it here, and we can just bring it on in. Let's delete that. And then, yes, there we go. Numero uno bench. So we're just going to rotate that round. And then just slide it on in there. And then we can just bring that around a bit more. Just minus. I'll just put 90 in there. There we go. And then we can just bring that on back. Oh, there's number one bench. Of course, we're not going to put any physics on it, so we can just move. So can we duplicate? Yes, we can. So just have one over there. Duplicate over here, and then just change that to 0. Okay, so we can have one there. And where else did we have? Oh, we had one here as well, didn't we? So let's just duplicate that one. And then we can just shove it over here. And then we want to bring in our bin as well. There we go. There's the first bin. Is it? Yes, there it is. Look at that. How cool is that? Looking pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So again, duplicate. Just chuck it over. I don't want too many bins scattered about, do we? So duplicate. We'll just put at least one by each bench, maybe. I mean, to be honest with you, it's getting a little bit full up, isn't it? And then duplicate. And then we just need to rotate it on 90. Oh, not that 90 though. On the Y. Let's have a little look. See, yes, there we go. We've got it all in there. Okay, so we have a quick little look around and see how it's going. Okay, so again, we didn't put any physics on there, so we can just like walk in and out. But how's the bin size? It looks okay to me. As I say, we're not going to be sitting down. It's just there for show. Okay, to be honest with you, maybe the walls, the inner walls, maybe they could be a little bit thinner. But apart from that, I'm actually quite happy with that. So we're just going to make the walls a little bit thinner, I think. La la la. Not too. Yeah, maybe just change that to 6. So we'll change the rest of them to 6. 6. It's only the interval walls. Let's just have a little look. It seems to give you a bit more room. Did I not do that one? No, I didn't. That's like double the thickness of what we need. Let's just have a quick look. Well, you can walk through. Yes, that looks a whole lot better to me. I'm quite happy with that. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to import one of the pictures one of the artists has sent through. So I'm just going to import it into here. So that'd be like a material. Right, so we want to import. Why is that switched off? Oh, don't know why that's switched off, but it has. Okay, so we don't have that. So we want to go to File, Import, Images as a plane, select your. So this is going to be one of the prints that somebody has sent me. We're just item. $90, and then on the Z90, there we go, $980. Okay, and then so I've deleted all the camera and the light, and now what we want to do is file export as an FBX, ports 02. That's the one we're going to import into Unity. So we're going to find our ports 02 FBX and just bring it on in. Okay, there it is. We are also going to bring in the image that we was using. So this is like of somewhere called, well, this is the Hard Portsmouth. Okay, we're also going to right click and create a material. So we're going to call it Ports Hard. You can call yours whatever your image is. And then we want albedo. And then we're going to drag our image into albedo. So there's our new material, and then we're just going to drag that onto our plane there, and then we can just move it about. Let's just chuck it there, and then rotate it on our Y to 0. Let's see what that's. 180 on the Y. Oh, 180. There we go, and just bring it out there. So that's like our first. We're probably going to need to add some sort of lighting system to it, but you can see it on the wall. So that's going to be like our first. Let's just save that, and we're just going to have a little walkabout in our new. Oh, actually, let's drag that across so it's a lot bigger. So here we are in our new gallery. We're going to have a little walk. We've got our little benches. We've got our little bins. We've got lots of wall space for art to go on. And then we come walking around. And then, our first piece of art actually in the virtual art gallery. Oh boy, look at this. This is gonna be so good. And there it is. You can. What we'll do is we'll have a little light out there. I'll put on the next video. Obviously, we've still got to sort out the walls to make sure we can't walk into them. In fact, let's just quickly do this wall. Just gonna add physics, box collider. Boom, done. I don't want to do them all, but you get the drift. So at least this one we can't walk through. No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to walk through this wall now. So that's good. So we've got our first piece of art. I mean, obviously we can make a frame. Maybe we'll do that in the next video. We'll make a frame just to sit on the outside. And a little plaque. And then we'll do a little bit of coding. We'll need to put some material on the walls to make it look a little bit fancy. Maybe it's just maybe what we could do is just like we could just like change the color, and then we just change the color to something, and then we just chuck it. Oh, maybe it's because we're in the so we've got an orange wall. Who says an art gallery can't have an orange wall, right? So there we go. That is where we are at the moment. We've got our first painting in. We've got our first solid wall. We've got our first coloured solid wall. We've got our benches in. We've got our bins in. We are cooking with gas. Yes, we are. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Links in the description for the website, Twitter, and our Patreon page. The website shows you pretty much what we do here, but it's just links back, so you might find something on there exciting or not. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Ta-da for now.